y'all do know Dallas about to go out there and do something nobody expect, right? Like pick somebody nobody see coming. I'm just telling you. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back, like I never left. Drafting what? 3 days? 3 days is gonna get real. The rumors is flying, ideas is flying. People starting to make their definitive. I want this dude at this pick. You know what I'm saying? The consensus for Dallas is Zion Johnson, Kenyon Green. Some people are saying maybe Lindenbaum, Nakobe Dean. I'm saying Traylon Burks. You know, stuff like that, man. Small things are getting leaked about players so that they drop. People are saying that teams want to trade back. It's a crazy time. And we got a little Cowboys chat Twitter group where, some of the content creators and people in the Dallas community are going back and forth in the DM. It's pretty cool. It's hectic. It's been going on for about 3-4 days. And my boy, shout out to Matt Owens, shout out to Professor O. He did some research and put something out that everyone should be privy to. And I'm going to put it on the screen while I read through it. And he was basically saying the consensus pick for Dallas is almost never what they say leading into the draft. It almost never goes like that. Ever. At least the last 10 years. The last 10 years, basically. Let's go back. I'll put it on the screen. And so 10 years ago was 2012. In 2012, the consensus pick, Dallas was supposed to be picked in safety Mark Barron. That's what everybody was thinking. Safety Mark Barron. That was the media's pick. That's what everybody was going in. They traded up for a cornerback. 2012. And 2013, the consensus is Dallas is going defensive tackle. Sharif Floyd and Sheldon Richardson as the most common picks that were connected to Dallas. They traded back and took Travis Frederick. That was 2013. It was amazing, but that's what we did. In 2014, the consensus was Dallas is going with defense. With either Donald, Jernigan as the top 3. We went with Zach Martin. Now, I ain't mad at that neither, but I'm just saying that was the consensus. 2015, consensus is Dallas is taking a cornerback, right? We went with Byron Jones. That's the closest as a safety who eventually moved to cornerback. So that's the closest, 2015. 2016, Dallas is taking Jalen Ramsey or Bosa. We went Zeke. Running back. Nobody saw that coming. You know what I'm saying? Not mad at none of these picks. I'm just saying it's almost never exactly what you think it is. And I was thinking, like before I continue, I was thinking Dallas is bad at the smokescreen thing. Then when Professor O put this out, we kind of good at the smokescreen thing. This is crazy. They just seem to go the direction you don't see them going. 2017, we were going edge. We went edge. Who we go with? Taco. We forced it. No. That's what happened when you force it. Don't force it. Don't force it. If the pick and the best player available happen to merge and be a great marriage, cool. But do not force a pick. I'm telling you, it ends up in shout to Taco. No hate to you. It just is what it is. You're a horrible pick because we forced D in. And people say, well, we could have went with TJ Watt. Cool. Maybe we forced that when it went right. Or maybe we forced TJ Watt and he don't become TJ Watt in our system. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If this was a fifth, we all be drunk. I don't know. All I know is that we force something and you force the wrong pick, you end up with bad results. Take best player available, you will win. Ain't nobody complaining about the CeeDee Lamb pick now, but they was tripping when we first took him. Or Michael Parsons. All the linebackers we had. Anyway, after that, consensus was in 2018 with the release of Dez, we're going to go with a receiver. And we went with a linebacker, LVE, 2018. We just knew we was getting receiver, but we went with linebacker. 2019, no pick. We traded that for Amari Cooper. Don't get me started. I know, but no pick for that. 2020, consensus, Dallas is going defensive end, cornerback, maybe DT. Right? Defense, we went with CeeDee Lamb. Not mad at the pick, but the consensus was wrong again. This joint like 80% right, 90% that they're not going with everybody say they're going with. 2021, Dallas is taking Surtain or Horn. No matter what, we're going corner. We trade back and take Micah Parsons. Now you can say we would have took Surtain or Horn. Fine. But the board don't fall like it does in the mock. And that's the real board is like what happens in real life. The players you say you might want might not be there. A certain player you didn't think you could get might be there. So that whole, everyone, we're getting Kenyon Green. We're getting Zion Johnson. I'm almost here to tell you, no, we not. I don't know if we get Treylon Burks. I don't know who we getting. But all I know is after looking at these results, yeah, I believe firmly that it is not a guarantee that we're going with the consensus pick. And if the consensus pick is guard, nah. It's going to be like D tackle, like Jordan Davis fall to us. Remember, I'm not the right or wrong guy. I don't need to be early. I don't really care about that. But I was early in being excited about getting Jordan Davis. Everybody else came along a little later. I wasn't first. Okoye Media, Vash Lombardi. Other people were with it. But when I watched them, I said, I see it. I see what they hype about. So if Jordan Davis fall to us, we going DT. If George Karlaftis fall to us, we going DN. You know what I'm saying? If it's a receiver or Nakobe Dean, it's a toss-up for me. Because I like Nakobe a lot, but I feel like you can get a good linebacker, good side linebacker a little later. You can. Maybe not as great as he is, and that's my frat brother too. Shout out to Nakobe Dean. It's just, I don't know if it's Treylon Burks or Dean, I might go Burks. That's just me, you know. But and I'm a defensive guy, but I like my weapons. That's what the NFL is about right now. Yeah, man, it's eye opening. I really appreciate Professor O for putting that together. When you put it all together, you look at it, and you just don't realize how often that we just don't go with the consensus. And it's not just the first round. I bet you if you do research going into the second, third, fourth, we tend to pick players that people don't expect. And we're pretty decent at drafting. Not the best team, but we're decent. You know, because Oso Odigizua looks like he's going to turn into a player. Kelvin Joseph has a lot of things going on with him, but if not, his attributes and his playing skill, he looks like he would have turned into a player. We're going to have to see. That's up in the air. Just pretty good, pretty decent with drafting, man. I got faith in them. That's why I don't think we have to go with the consensus forced guard because we're good enough, our scouts are good enough to find the talent void fill later. I think you go BPA for round 1 and 2, and then you fill needs later. That's why you use free agency. Because you don't force yourself to say, we're going guard no matter what. I don't care if Tom Brady on the board. Like, anyway, I think this is dope. I just wanted to kind of share this with y'all as the draft rumors start to ramp up and you start to think, who Dallas really going to go with? Look at what the media is saying and then go the other direction. You guys going left or right, I'm going up. You know what I'm saying? But look, it's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about that information and who you think we taking at 24. I'll holla.